Every time this girl aced her test, the teacher would tear into her, until one day she bombed on purpose. That's when the teacher rewarded her with $1,000. But here's where it gets weird. After handing over the cash, the teacher took her to his office, and quietly locked the door. Just as the girl was about to thank him, the teacher suddenly covered her mouth from behind. The girl fought back on instinct, and accidentally ripped off the teacher's face. This teacher was a fake. The girl froze in pure terror, but the next second she blacked out. The man quickly fixed his skin mask, then stuffed the girl in his trunk. Meanwhile, Laura from school security suddenly noticed in the cafeteria, the girl who should have been eating lunch wasn't there. When she heard a male teacher had called her away, she instantly sensed danger. She and the principal rushed to the office door, but it was locked tight. Laura knew something was wrong. She whipped out her gun and kicked down the door. Inside they only found the dead female teacher on the floor. Laura immediately called backup to lock down the scene, but the kidnapper had already vanished. That's when the police chief, watching the kidnapping news, got a phone call out of nowhere. It was from the kidnapper himself. The cocky bastard said he had a gift for him, and it was waiting in his mailbox. The chief went to check. He found a pair of red shoes. He raced to the school. His colleagues confirmed they were the girls. But what puzzled them was, why would the kidnapper contact the chief? The chief then searched the kidnapper's office. They found info he left on the computer. Police quickly tracked down the location, but the place was already empty. Then on the wall, they discovered the kidnapper's plan. Turns out, the kidnapper had been hiding at the school for 2 years. Police also found remnants of human skin masks in the room. This explained why the teacher could kidnap students. The chief then spotted a criminology book. He figured the kidnapper wanted fame, but the chief had one nagging question. Why pick this girl as a hostage? Some kids at school had way more influential families. Next, the chief went to the councilman's house to investigate, but the councilman assured them his kid was safe. They had no choice but to leave. But what nobody saw coming, the kidnapper used the girl's social media to contact the councilman's son. The naive boy thought his classmate had escaped. Meanwhile, the chief hadn't actually left. At the same time, the boy got a message from his classmate and snuck out of his room. He dodged all the cameras, but a cop in the car spotted him. When the boy walked into a phone booth, the kidnapper stepped out of a police car. The boy had no idea danger was closing in. Suddenly lightning lit up the kidnapper's face. The chief whipped the car around and floored it. The kidnapper realized he'd been exposed. He bolted toward the police car. To protect the boy, they parked right in front of the phone booth. But this let the kidnapper escape again. Since the chief ruined his plan, the kidnapper furiously pulled out his gun to kill the girl. But when he opened the door, the girl had vanished. Meanwhile, just as the chief and his team were debating whether they should have shot the kidnapper, the bastard called again.